Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Okay, rock music. Nah. Put epic music on. My evening goes great. Great, I tell you. Bloody fabulous, darling. Okay. Are you gonna be able to get up if you wind down for bed? I heard something about sleeping meds. And are you gonna be safe to drive? Eli. They said they're good, they're winding down for bed, but they might have to drive Mr. Twinkle to the ER later. But they said that they took some sleeping meds. Okay. Who am I to judge? I can smoke 6 joints and drive, so. Oh. What's he gotta go in for? Okay. Well, I hope he's okay. Ultimately. So how is Rowan? How is Tal? How is Coffee? I hear ya, Ann. Cool. They all count for words. Mel's journal counts for words, so count your words. That's cool, Eli. I'm just here to hang out right now, too. I don't feel like working. Right? But I thought I would put up a space for people to come and work and get some work done and, or just visit if they want to. Hang out. Hey. I hear I'm pretty interesting. Don't know why, but... sorry about that. Geese and airplanes. Okay, Rowan. I'll take a look later. Figured I'd probably put something in Cassius's journal too if I get the time. I still gotta... I could do that on stream, I suppose. Rewrite my bloody character. That's cool, Shadow. Oh, I just asked how you were doing, Tao. I've had characters want to torture people too. I've wanted to torture people. I often want to torture people. Okay, who am I kidding? I always want to torture people. I'm just well controlled in my desires. I don't want to torture good people. I want to torture bad people. Bring your sanity, you hope. Yeah, you've been there with the 6-year-old all day, right? So he's gonna beat a confession out of him. That makes sense to me. Your character's the antagonist of the story. Oh, okay. I have no fun reading those kind of books, but I understand the appeal of them, so that's cool. I don't like stories where the bad guy seems to win all the time. That's like real life. Good morning, Matt. No sanity for you. Yeah. Problem is you can't buy sanity in little bits. You have to buy it in like big bits. Okay. I tried to buy fucked if they're all fucked off, yeah. I've not a fuck to give. My fucks have all run out. Is that the song you're thinking of, Rowan? Hey. Spelling error here or there. You wanted react. Your JE should be an A. And you have an extra him here. And as Kaylee confronts him, comma. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. must say. Thought big ol' like on that. Yeah, what we got now? We're up to 3. Okay. I have no fucks left to give. My fucks have all ran out. I've looked all over the fucking place and I don't just no fucks about. $169 bunny words from Rowan. Sable will be impressed. Cool. Not. Sweet. Rowan. I wish. I'm lucky to manage 150. So what do you guys think? Should I have Sable on the show? I could call her up. She said she wanted on here anyways, so. Okay, I called her. Nah, she's in her bath. She's recharging. There she is. Say hi, Sable.
Hi, Sable.
Okay. How's that? Can you all hear her? Go ahead and talk, babe.
Testing the volume. Sable has a lot of baths. That's because Sable suffers from a chronic health issue that is eased by being in the bath for extended periods of time, which is why Sable also writes in the bath.
Yep.
So, because otherwise it would be a real waste of time.
Which is how she killed her last laptop I bought her.
That's true. I dumped it in the drink. It was a week old, I think.
Yep, about that.
That is exactly what happened.
Well, no, you don't plug it in. I mean, there's not enough charge in the thing to hurt you, right? So you don't have it plugged in while you're in there. See, that would be bad.
Yep.
Thanks, Author Goddess. I got a new camera. I just pissed up my last camera. Yeah. I got the same camera that Diane has. Sable has.
Yeah, it's just a cheap little camera.
Yep.
Right, but I've never had any problems with it, so does what it's
I look
supposed
like a
to do.
hillbilly version of Santa Claus. I don't look good.
I don't know, you look fine to me, baby.
Yeah, you almost didn't get streaming from me anymore, Author Goddess. I got really mad and I quit. But Sable talked me back into it. Yes, it is blue. The shirt says I'm in it for the parking and has a handicap symbol on it. I got 3 of them from the MS Society, so they're my favorite shirts. I get a good laugh out of a lot of people with them. Because I don't know if you're aware of this, Tal, but I'm a quadriplegic. I'm just what they call a high-functioning one. Well, okay, you're Australian. Tetraplegic? Because you speak English? Tetraplegic. Like a quad. Right? I'm missing a leg. I've got one arm's totally just damaged beyond use. Right? And so I'm pretty obviously disabled. Right? So it gets a lot of laughs, my shirt. Yeah. It doesn't hardly affect my life, so...
Well, especially not during COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going anywhere anyway, right?
Right. Yeah. Sure, it's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious that I'm disabled, so... Makes the shirt because like I'm missing my leg, my right leg from the knee down, just below the knee down. Right, my prosthetic looks like a prosthetic.
His choice.
I have it like that on purpose. I get enough people not seeing it and just assuming that I'm able-bodied.
Yeah, it tends to save arguments for why are you parking there?
Yeah.
And hey, get out of my way and shit like that. So.
When I forget my disabled parking pass, right? Like, hey, you got park there for disabled people. Don't make me hit you with my prosthetic. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's for really disabled people. Yeah. You know what? They don't hand those things out like chewing gum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they do in Oz. I don't know, but nevertheless, like, yeah, that's the worst, right? Neurocardia syndicopy. Syncope. Yep. Yeah, they do cost money too. You gotta have a disability to get one. Only they hand them out to everybody over 65 in my city, so I guess old is a disability here.
Oh yeah, you're totally right there, Tal. It's exactly. You are definitely preaching to the choir here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have seen it over and over. And you know, some really minor considerations and compensations would save a shit ton of grief for a lot of people. Here's an example. You know, why don't they just make doors about an inch bigger? Like wider? You know? That's all it would take. 1 inch. You know, 2.5 centimeters. That's all it would require, right? And then it would be a fuck ton of a lot easier to get a wheelchair through a door. Or a walker. Or anything the fuck else like that. You know, that's it. That's all we need. Just make the doors a little bigger. You know, and the stuff they call wheelchair access to sidewalks is a fucking shit show of bullshit. Or here, how about this? How about in the winter, if you're going to make a bylaw that requires that the owners of the property or the merchants of the storefront are required to remove the snow from their sidewalks, how about you actually fine the pricks when they don't? Because if you don't fine them, then disabled people basically have to stay home all winter.
Curb access, yeah. That's what she was talking
Yeah,
about.
that's exactly what I'm talking about, for sure.
Get a wheelchair up on the curb.
Yeah. Damn right. I want solar freaking road rays too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rowan sure did. There's no question about that. She knows all about it. what are solar freaking roadways? It's it was this innovation. They were kickstartering it. I don't know if it ever went anywhere, right? But they had this awesome ad, solar freaking roadways, and the idea is that they're basically roads made out of solar panels. You replace
More or less.
all the fucking highways and shit with solar panels
And pressure plates.
and pressure plates, which therefore charge with the vehicle moving on it, right? And charge with sun, right? And I mean, think of all the
And they're
power we
heated.
could generate that way.
They're
Winter,
heated.
right? So there's no ice, you know, none. It'd just be gone. I'm like, why haven't we done this?
Yeah. SolarRoadways.com. There you go.
You know, if our governments really cared about, you know, the Paris Accord and like climate change, they would invest in this shit, right? I don't understand why they haven't. Well, actually, I do understand why they haven't.
Corporate greed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, James should be up soon. Usually gets up about 8 a.m. Yeah. You can program them to light up when hooves are on the road and stuff too, so that you'll see animals on the road. Well, they're either going to or the world's gonna end anyways, so.
Yeah, you're right. It's a huge investment in infrastructure. That's part of the reason why it hasn't been done yet, right? Because we'd have to pull up all the roads and replace them with this shit, right?
Juxtapositor, thank you for the raid.
Hey, Jux, thanks for the raid. Awesome. Welcome.
And Rowan does another
How'd your
183
stream go?
bunny words.
Good
How'd your
job,
stream
Rowan.
go, Jess?
The Warren thanks you. I have to do my Patreon stuff here before I do anything else, I think.
Apparently I have 0 viewers according to Streamlabs. I don't know who all these people that are talking to me are then.
I know, right? You have 12 according to Twitch. That was before Jux got here. It takes a moment to adjust that, so. Yeah, 0 viewers. I'm talking to myself? You should not do that to schizophrenics.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it there, Jux. That's great.
I got Sable on the little box right up there. No picture though, because, well, she's indisposed of.
I'm in the bathtub, so. While some people might want to see that, I'm pretty sure Twitch would pull my account, so no.
Yeah. Oh, Badger words from Natalia. 133.
Good job, Purple.
Good art. Good job, Purple Heart Writer.
Well, aside from editing back from my editor, no panic, no big hurry, still lots of time. I'd say that a few good elves is ready to rock and roll here.
All right. We'll hear back from the editor to know for sure.
Yep. Oh, and I cut 2 scenes, so...
Who's our editor?
Author Goddess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In good hands.
Yep, it is in good hands. We are doing editing exchanges for each other, but my book is fat, so I have to edit a bunch of her books.
Yeah. When does book 4 come out?
For what? Oh, yeah, for the rune spells. Yes.
Rune spells.
Yes. Thanks, Eli. I'm obviously excited, but I'm like totally biased. But and a little nervous because it was the first one, right? The first novel I actually finished, and it's been massively revised since then. I think I have 13 drafts.
Yep, something like that. And it's nothing like the beginning book.
Oh, there's still elements of it in there.
Yeah, the character names.
It's not that bad. The basic plot is the same. Most of the events are the same. I can tell you for a fact, because when I was in the process of editing this time, right, for some reason, now I've changed all... Okay, you remember how it did curly quotes in Word, right? But it did straight quotes in whatever the hell that program was I was using for BlackBerry?
Yep.
When I was writing it? Okay, so there are still straight quotes in it from BlackBerry. I can tell when I was writing on the BlackBerry. I hopefully fixed all that shit now. I thought that I'd replaced them all in Word ages ago, but in World Anvil manuscripts, the one thing I dislike about it, there's only one, right? And that is that it does straight quotes and straight apostrophes, right?
Yeah.
It does not do curly quotes. So if you copy in curly quotes, it'll do those.
Right.
But otherwise, it'll do straight quotes. Now, I could replace the whole thing and have it all be uniform to straight quotes and stuff, but I like the curly quotes, so I manually did it, which means I'm sure I missed at least a dozen of them. But
Yep. Oh, Jesus, Talon, you've been with a 6-year-old all day and no smokes?
I admire your patience.
And the 6-year-old's still alive?
Yeah, Eli's agreeing with me. Formatting is unending. Rowan's like, yeah, I might have taped him to a chair.
Yep.
I remember days when I wanted to tape her boys to a chair. Mine too.
Yeah, or a boy to a chair. Like they say, duct tape. It can't fix stupid, but it sure can muffle the sound.
Yeah, no doubt, Eli. 6-year-olds They're adorable. They have their moments, and also they make you want to kill them frequently.
Yes. I don't know. I got a lot of patience with kids, but
Well, yeah. To be honest, I rarely have trouble with 6-year-olds.
yeah.
Just send them to go run around. That's the key. Some place where
Yeah.
you can keep them corralled, where you can let them run around.
Oh, 17-year-olds, I'd just kick that son of a bitch out on his ass. What I did to my 16-year-old when he stopped listening to me. Get out. Go make it on your own if you think you friggin' know everything.
Yeah, I keep telling that
17-year-old.
story.
17-year-old, I thought you
Ah.
said. I misread it.
Well, babbies, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a little needy baby can be hard. I thought you said 17-year-old.
Yeah, our son had like this, a list of rules that if I'd had growing up, I never would have moved out.
Yeah, we told him they can't smoke pot except on the weekends, and if he's gonna be out all night, that he has to tell us where he's gonna be, and
he has to go to school or get a job. He can pick which one, right? And yeah, if he's gonna have a party down the hill, I want everyone's keys when they come in, right? Like seriously, that was. Like, I don't want to smell your room. I don't care what it looks like. I just don't want to smell it.
I can tell. I can tell you there were days when my daughter, who had colic, abdominal colic, right? She screamed for 6 weeks, and there were days when I could have happily dumped her in the garbage disposal. But there were days when I could have happily stuffed my wife to the garbage disposal at the time too.
That wasn't me, by the way.
No, that
I'm not
was
taking
not
the blame
Sable.
for that one.
No, Shannon was 90% deaf in one ear and 95% deaf in the other. So she'd just take out her hearing aids. Okay, you're not allowed to say he's grumpy.
What the fuck, Twitch? Yeah, of course, little baby's gonna be grumpy.
So she'd just take out her hearing aids and go to sleep. Leave me to deal with it. So I could have stuffed her through a carburetor on more than one occasion.
Yeah, so speaking of the son with these rules, okay, so after his father started going to the same alternative high school program that he did, because it was an adult program kind of deal, right, and found out he hadn't been in school for a month. When he came home a week later, after not telling us where he was, he walked into my store
Stoned
and
on
said,
a weekday.
yeah, and said, yeah, he was too. Yeah, and he said, yeah, so this is my friend so-and-so, and I'm going to live with them now. I said, well, that's good, because you goddamn well aren't living with me. And you should have seen the look on his face. He was surprised.
Yeah, he was actually shocked that we kicked him out after that.
I'm like, well, what the fuck did you think would happen, you know? To be fair, you know, he did more or less get himself straightened around eventually.
Sort of.
Anyway, I should get some work done, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I have to do my Patreon thing, which is their Ode a Weird West chapter. It doesn't count as editing because it's already been edited, right? It's just me posting it to World Anvil and Serial chapters. And once I'm done that, release another chapter of A Few Good Elves to the patrons. And then I can do some editing on book 3, probably.
When you've been, once bitten, you're twice shy, Eli. That's understandable. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, by the way, babe, I think it's official, right? It's the 28th. I'm not getting the one shot done.
Nope.
There's no way. I could bust myself into a million broken pieces and try to do it, and I might actually succeed.
Yep.
But I don't think I'm going to do that.
Nope.
I think I have enough going on.
Yep.
So it's not going to be done, guys.
Nope.
Which means it will eventually be done, though, so it might be a private thing for patrons. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Or I may leave it public and then, people can check out the kind of stuff we're going to be doing in role-playing content, because, I mean, we said we were going to continue to try to put out one-shots, just we're not going to do one a month. It might be one every 3 months or so. That way there's stuff to work on and direction, right? Which I think is a good attitude.
This is a late stream. It's just after midnight where I am there, Sir Swank. Welcome, by the way.
Yeah, it's an extra stream that we do because Game of Tomes is on and stuff like that. So, well, he does, and sometimes I help him do because it's fun.
Yep. That's Sable up there. That's Sprint Timer.
Hello.
Well, hello, Swank. You have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. The Kickstarter money came in, Eli. Alright. Guess you'll be busy trying to fill orders in the morning. To get that book out.
Oh, they've been working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear Yang says no, I have not read it yet. I had a big problem with Streamlabs this week, and
it blew up, basically.
Blew up on me. But I will, I promise. Yeah. It was a PEBCAC error, but it was unrecoverable.
not sure if that can be considered a PEPCAC error. How are you supposed to know that?
Pepcac accident?
Yep. Well, okay. We can call it that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you're not making me uncomfortable, Anastasia. Don't worry about it. I just feel guilty. Okay, I don't, but I should. So I'm saying I do. Oh, that was me. Yes, you can tell people what I wanted you to put in hindsight. We got our name in the book,
Oh,
in Eli's book for ordering it.
oh yeah, actually that's right. I forgot. I was like, that's why I forgot what I put in it, because he did the order because he tends to do our online transactions,
Yeah.
right? Of course, I was sitting there and said, yeah, we're going to support Eli's book. So you did do that, right? Yep.
Yeah.
And then he's the one who told you what to put. So I would explain it. And I'm like, oh, well, and I was like, okay, I don't remember, but I would have said that. And it's fun. And so, yeah, and I agree with it totally. That's hilarious. So, yes, good memories and fun stuff. So why not?
Yep.
So that was why we had that conversation earlier about, well, I don't remember, but, and then I thought, well, I would have done that for, the sake of fun. So,
Yeah.
and besides, it's fun. So we're going with it.
Well, yeah, you're the one that ordered me. I would have done it anyways, but she ordered me to support Eli. Damn it.
That's right. That's right. Because that's what we do.
Feel her wrath.
Well, I would pout really hard. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, not being entirely sober, that's probably a bad idea, Eli.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't buy any major purchase when you're drunk. Not a good plan.
Pills.
Or stoned or whatever. Just not a good idea.
Okay, I need to take a 10.
Okay.
See, I now have sprint timer. If you look to the left of the break screen, you'll see I leave the sprint timer up now.
Do I have any idea how long you should let Ingram Spark be in processing status before you worry? I don't recall it taking more than a week, but it's been 2 years since I uploaded a book, so I'm not sure I remember clearly.
What's the most fun, AG? What's the one you've done the least of this week? This week being since yesterday, because it's Tuesday. Well, now it's Wednesday morning, but... Yeah, you are moving, aren't you? So does writing. Okay, Rowan. You have a good sleep. Okay, I'm coming back. That is true, it is part of the reading, writing, arithmetic. So you can only write on days that begin with R, and you can only edit on days that begin with E. Like I'm not used to your horrible writing yet, Rowan.
Yeah, good night, Rowan. Sleep well.
all quiet now. It's Rowan's fault. Okay, tell.
Maybe people are writing. Maybe you should be writing.
Maybe I should.
Good.
What's your fault, Rowan, is that everybody's quiet. You were leaving, so everybody got quiet. Good idea, Eli. Now you can actually use it to spend on getting your book published. Yeah, I did say I was going to do Cassius's journal. Maybe I'll do that while we're in here.
It's writing, and we've decided we're not going to finish the one-shot, so...
Yeah.
At least not by the end of this month. I think we've got another 2 weeks before it's going to be ready, honestly.
Yeah. I'm not sure, Angst Jose. Is shout out a spam my thing option, or those will be back next week or month, she says.
Oh, shout out a spam thing? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, you can spam something.
I should have all the showcases and edits and stuff turned off. So...
Probably just come in to throw some hearts at Eli and go back to lurking.
Lurk away, we don't mind.
Yeah, they're off for the month. All those things, because there's too much to do with this going on.
just to make sure nobody was waiting for some edit or something from me by the end of April, were they? Because if you have, I've forgotten about it, so remind me.
525 words for the badgers from Italia. Good night,
Good
Ron.
job. Sleep well. It's a good idea there, Angstaze. Nurse helplines are very helpful. They will tell you if you need to go to the doctor. They are really good about it. We've used them a lot.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
As a good badger, I work through the breaks. Purple, which is legit. I don't know any of the badgers who actually pay any attention to the sprint timer whatsoever.
Well, badgers, they just don't give a fuck.
Yep, badgers are like, okay, there's a mountain. I want to go on the other side of it. I'm going over it. Fuck it.
Yeah, they go up one side of that fucking mountain and down the other side of that fucking mountain. Right? They tracked him. In Canada, they got like tracking beacons on badgers, and they tracked this badger, and it went literally up one side of a mountain and down the other side. Right? Didn't go through a pass or anything.
Yep. Right up the steep peak and down. Did not give a fuck at all.
Yep.
House Mollusca is House Hyperfocus. I don't know. Might be the badgers there. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like, that's true. A lot of the people who have ended up in
Yeah, exactly.
Alaska.
That's my problem too there. Nick, he says he looks at it and sees there's 2 minutes left and forgets to check it for another 5.
Yep. Okay, you bet. See you in a minute, Eli. Yeah, in a Darth stream, it's a quiet timer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're still trying to fix the settings, guys. Like I said, we had to redo everything. We're gonna have a good time on my stream tomorrow. It'll be my first Streamlabs stream. I'm sure everything will be fucked up, and you will have to tell me. I'm gonna try to do a test later tonight if I get time, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you're in the middle of a sprint, so. What I don't understand about World Anvil is, if World Anvil is a European enterprise, why does it freaking spell in American?
I think the thought process was this is the common internet spelling these days. But I tend to be stubborn and resist the Google tyranny.
Yeah. I resist the American tyranny. Well, I know Eli is genderqueer. Gala, I think, is genderqueer.
And no shortage of people on that spectrum in this chat, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So thanks, Angstase.
Yeah, so thanks.
Oh, the Badger just turned in a shit ton of words. Good job there, Nick.
774 for the Badger.
Nice work. I love the concept of this anthology, by the way. I took a look at it.
Yeah?
I thought, well, demigender, probably qualifies, so
Sure.
had a look, and it's great. The idea is that there's the year is 2068, and society has finally achieved gender equality in all forms, right? Everything is marketed to all genders equally. Use of pronouns beyond the binary is common, right? Everybody gets paid for equal work, etc.
Okay.
That's great. And basically the idea is you're writing a piece of art, or you're creating a piece of art or a piece of writing that is intended for that time, right? So that is really neat. And the idea is to kind of give you an immersive vision of an inclusive future.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, that's great. I might have to ponder that one, because that's a good concept right there. That is hope punk all over the place. Yeah, or advertising, which is an interesting potential. Design an ad, you know. Right? I thought that could be fun.
Yeah.
Mentioned something about a future, you know, if they're colonizing Mars, what language would they use around it? And I thought, oh, that might be a thing, like a travel brochure, right? You know, come to Mars.
Yeah. Okay, so who are we rating? Is Author Goddess up?
I don't know that anybody else is up, actually. Author Goddess isn't scheduled to be up for another hour, apparently.
Oh.
Which has changed from the last time I looked at this.
Well.
Or somebody was supposed to be on and they're not. I don't know. You can go up? Okay, that's cool.
Okay. If you want to, or I can stay on, one of the two.
Yeah, good. I call it night whenever I go to bed, so good night, Anastasia. Ooh, yikes there, Pride. That sucks. Yeah, fair enough, Jux. You know,
Yeah, just
do your best.
Do your best. Nobody really cares. I mean, it's all in fun anyways, and it's not like there's any serious prizes that are going away with this, right?
Well, there's some good
there's
prizes,
some good prizes, but you know, like, I mean, there's nothing like, you know,
nothing's hinging on the
Nothing
difference
hinges
between
on-
one word right now. Let's
yeah,
just say
nothing-
that.
And it's nothing worth lying about. That's what I mean.
Yes.
You know, it's not
Yeah,
like it's a
exactly.
$10,000 publishing deal. Right?
Exactly right.
So we waste more time worrying about, you know, fraud than there would be of anybody who actually committed it if we gave a shit. Okay, House Mollusca. The squids get 1,800 more from Juxtapositor.
Good job.
Good job, Squidward.
Yeah, I can't track anything as editing because I was doing Patreon posts, so
Yeah.
the chapters that I've already edited, so that's alright. I will get some words in on AG's stream here momentarily, and that will be fine.
Well, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, baby.
I had a few words in.
That's good. Did you just turn them in?
No. I don't know how many there is.
Count them.
I can't.
Why not?
Because it'll take too long.
Take that, copy it into wordcounter.net, and it will tell you how many words you have.
Wordcounter.net?
Yep. That's what I do.
Well, not many, 138.
There you go. It's 138 you didn't have before. And it's 138 that House Chiroptera did not have before.
Okay, alright. 140 actually. I need a title too.
Yep. Titles are words. They count.
If either virus is going up, guess we'll end the stream now.
Make sure to raid.
Yep. Well, waiting for her to get up.
There she is.
She's up.
She's up.
Okay.
Shall I do
off
the
to
raid?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for joining us tonight, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Our raid shout is prepare to be boarded because we are the Sable's Privateers. Although, since we are all playing Game of Tomes, we can also use our house motto if we choose to.
Yep.
We'll turn them in, Pride, damn it. Yeah, and I will be back tomorrow for Diane Wrights at 1 p.m. Pacific, Eastern, Math, 8 p.m. UTC. It'll be my first stream with Streamlabs, so we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, Aaron will be back Thursday night, I believe.
Yep. I'll be back Thursday night. Right. And she'll be back for Wednesday and Thursday. Okay.
Well, paste them in the word counter there, Pride. Have a good night, everybody. Or day.
Have a good time zone.
Is it rating?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
I got a black screen.
Black screen.